All right, after a very successful junior campaign and a great start this year, Shasta's Evan Taylor is running towards the northern section rushing mark.
The senior running back chewed up nearly 2,000 yards last season, but this year, despite all the hype from people like us, Taylor isn't letting the record get to his head.
Well, I'm not really thinking about the record. I mean, that's kind of in the back of my mind. But right now, what we're thinking of is to get to the section championship and take it this year.
Evan Taylor always seems to find a way to deflect his success onto his teammates, even as he approaches the all-time rushing record in the northern section.
It'd be nice to have it. I mean, like something on my belt, but overall, you know, that's not what we're looking for.
Instead, Taylor has his sights set on a section title, not a rushing title.
Ideal would be going to the section, probably facing Paradise again, beating them.
Coach Aaron Gingery says Evan's teammates make up for his humility.
It's a thing that our team takes great pride in, especially the offensive line. And so, you know, we're going to do everything we can to help them along the way.
For the line, it'd be huge because they're always saying during the game, we're going to get you that rushing title.
So far this season, the Wolves have helped Taylor rush for over 500 yards with an average of nearly 135 yards per game. Even at that rate, the record is roughly 1,400 yards away, but not out of sight. Is he the best running back in the section right now?
I think by far he's the best back.
I'd feel really honored to be one of the best rushers in the section. I think it could happen for sure. We got the line this year.
One thing that may hold him back isn't the opposing defense, but instead one of his own teammates, as quarterback Clay Cavender adds another running dimension to the Wolves' backfield.
Will it take away from touches? Sure, but hopefully then his touches are more productive because of Clay's influence back there.
It's definitely nice to have Clay back in the backfield. It kind of leaves the pressure off of me sometimes because I know someone else can go the distance.
With every carry and every touchdown, Evan Taylor gets closer to the record. And while he's trying not to think about it, there's plenty of people who are.
Whether it's from 2 years ago or last year, everybody can kind of look and say, hey, you know, we helped him do that. We were there at Shasta.
All right, and we should mention Taylor's had a couple great games this season. Here's a few that stand out especially.
Now against West Valley, he chewed up 178 yards on the ground with 2 touchdowns. And just last week at Red Bluff, he made 5 trips to the end zone. Again, heading into this week, Taylor was 1,400 yards shy of the record. Now that translates to he'll need an average over 200 yards per game for the rest of the season if he's to beat the record.
And if anybody could pull it off.
If anyone can do it, he can. And he, again, had a great game tonight.
Or you just never know. Or stay with us, folks. Up next, which players come alive in Week 5?
We'll update you on this week's top performers straight ahead.
All right, just a few seconds left here. Some of the top performers. One stat we got to mention, Central Valley. What are they looking at
Well, with their blowout tonight, they have actually outscored their opponents 263 points to 19. I mean, I don't know whether they need to start playing harder teams or what, but they are off to a good start, needless to say.
All right, quite an offense over there in the city of Shasta Lake. Also, we got a bit of Shane Bollert, field goal kicker, 3 field goals tonight. Also had a 37-yarder just recently.
The JV kid just got pulled up.
Recently called up. Obviously, a big difference in tonight's game.
That's right.
All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. We are just about out of time. Thanks for checking out the Extra Point, and we'll see you next time.